Hello again, everyone. This is another episode of The Average Joe. I want to, I want to let you in on a secret. Okay, I need everybody to pay attention, listen carefully. This is going to be a little bit shocking to some of you, but I have to say this: not everything you see on social media is accurate. Did you hear me? Sit down for a moment if you need to. I know that's surprising to some of you. And I'm of course I'm messing with you, but the reason I'm doing this little quick podcast here is that a gentleman commented to me on one of the workouts that I posted. I post my workouts, whether it's my sprint workouts, my functional training stuff, um, my sledgehammer training, whatever it might be. I post them just as inspiration to other people to get out, get active, do the things that they need to do. He made a comment, something along the lines of, um, I'm really envious of you being able to get out there and stay active and do these things. And, I wish I was able to do, um, to find the time like you do, and good for you, especially at your age. That your age comment, that one got me a little bit, but, I am the average OG, right? So it's okay. It's okay, I guess. Um, so I thanked him for his comment and for watching the video. But in my head, I was saying to myself, yo, you don't understand. Those workouts, that's my therapy. I know people say that all the time. They talk about gym therapy and the positive hormones that are released in your body through exercise and stuff like that, which are all true. But you don't understand. That is my therapy. If I did not go do my sprint training, my sledgehammers, my functional stuff, whatever it might be, I would be a basket case. I would absolutely be a basket case at this point in time. Right now, I'm struggling with some employment issues, and I'm struggling really bad, really, really bad, and it's affecting me. It's affecting my relationship with my wife, my relationship with my children. It's not good. There are days when I will get up, come downstairs, sit on the couch, and not leave that couch until it's time to go to bed. I might be reading, watching TV, scrolling through Instagram, whatever it might be. But that's not who I am. I've never done that before. That's where I am sometimes. When I force myself to get up and go do my stuff, to go be active, it makes me feel better. It really does make me feel better. It's a great release for me, and it helps me to, um, just let go for a while. When when I've got that sledgehammer in my hand, I'm not concerned about my job. When I'm on the track, I'm not worried about my bills or anything else. It is a really good escape for me. But if you just look at those videos, or you hear some of my podcasts, or see some of the positive posts that I make on a regular basis, sometimes those are for me trying to motivate myself as well as other people. You know, I started reading. Um, I read a book by an author named Jason Wilson, and it's called "The Man the Moment Demands," and it was a great book. So much that I went back and read his first two books, Battle Cry, and I just started reading Cry Like a Man. And Jason talks a lot about, um, our past traumas and our emotional incarceration, the emotional incarceration of men. Which when I first heard that comment, my first reaction was like, "Damn, I read it. I must have read that statement 10 times because it felt like Jason was sitting right in front of me, looking right at me when he said that. And it talks about how we're raised to quote man up and not show emotion and to bottle everything up and all the stuff that we've been taught as men. And it's not good. It's not good. We have to be able to let things out, or we end up exploding and letting them out in negative ways. I'm still not great at that. I'm not going to lie. I still don't talk. Again, there are days when I have not said a word to anyone, and I live in a house with three other people that I love dearly. And there are days when I have not opened my mouth to say anything to anyone. And I'm still not very good at explaining my emotions or talking about my emotions. I've gotten better in the last year. It's been hot and cold. Is it a coincidence that it was because I was seeing a therapist? Probably not. But it's hard. It's hard. And it's not like I don't have that support. I have the support. I can and I should and I need to tell my wife how frustrated I am with my employment situation and how nervous it makes me and things like that. Why don't I? Why don't I? I know why. Because I'm a man. I got to man up. I can't be a punk. I got to do all this blah 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 blah. Now don't get me wrong. I am far from a punk. And trust me on that. Don't test me. But I do have to find that balance and start to, I don't even have the word for it. I guess just find the balance between opening up and letting too much go. In the year that I was in therapy, a lot of my past traumas came out from my childhood, from young adult life. Um, a lot of things that I didn't realize. Once you unlock something, all these other things just pop up sometimes. Things that I completely forgot about that happened to me or that I was involved in, they pop up. I remember one of the reasons why I started going to therapy was a conversation I had with my wife. We had talked about um, my best friend that was killed when I was 18, and the fact that he was standing right next to me when he was killed, and talking to my wife about it, she said, you've never really explored that with anybody. You've never opened up and talked about it and done whatever. And she was right. She was right. That happened when I was 18. And as a 50 something year old, I was trying to figure out why I was still feeling certain ways. The traumas needed to be unlocked. And unfortunately, sometimes when those traumas are unlocked, it unleashes some pretty heavy stuff, some nasty stuff that you didn't remember, that you weren't prepared to deal with, but they have to be dealt with. I say all that to say the happy-go-lucky motivational speaker, role model, blah 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 that I am on social media, I try to be. But there's a reason behind why I do those things. And yes, for the most part, it's for other people to see and be motivated, but sometimes it's just for me. It's just for me to get my ass off the couch. It's for me to acknowledge certain shortcomings that I have. And that's okay because we all have them. Acknowledge yours. Open up about them. talk to somebody, find that person you can talk to and let them out. You have to, because the alternatives are not good. They're not healthy. And I'm speaking from experience when it comes to that. That's all I'm going to give you for right now. As always, I appreciate, and I don't know if you truly understand this, I really do appreciate you listening to my podcast. It means a lot that there's somebody out there that actually wants to hear what I have to say. So thank you for that. I do appreciate it. This has been The Average Joe, and I'll talk to you soon.